network and the 64 network. So there will be two DHCP pool. Okay, so first you have to give the command IP DHCP, then exclude address, meaning these are the IP addresses that we don't want to give to the PCs. Okay, until 9. So when you are going to identify a range of IP addresses that you don't want to give to the client, therefore use this type of addressing. So you have to separate IP addresses that would create a range. Then if you are going to exclude only one, so all you have to do is identify only one also. So take note that the end address is 32, so 30, we are not going to give the 30 IP address. Okay, then the next thing that we're going to do is IP DHCP pool, IP DHCP pool, then LAN 1. So LAN 1 will be the name of our pool address. Okay, LAN 1 will be the name of our pool address, which is intended for the network here. Okay, so this is a variable. Any name will do as long as it can point to that particular network monitor. Then we have to put the network of that particular LAN, which is the 0 network with the 255.255.255.224. When the default router is the gateway which we use to configure in the G00. Okay, and that is the IP address 224.1. We can also use the DNS server, no? Although we don't have any DNS server, but we can assign one already, and that too, later we are going to create a server here, a web server that points to points to a computer with a web service IP address of .2. Okay, and we can also use the domain name as www.gsm.com. That will be the example. Okay, so that way that's good to go. Okay, so you go to your PC. Okay, go to desktop here, then you have to ask IP address from the server. There you have already your group of IP address. Okay. Here, desktop, there, so it's successful already. So basically this computer now can ping its gateway. Yes, successful. Okay, this computer can ping its gateway. Yes, successful. Can this computer ping this gateway? Fail. Why? So later we are going to find it out why. Can this, since this group of computers here would like to get the data, also the DHCP from this DHCP server, so we have to create also a pool of DHCP server here. So again, first we are going to exclude addresses. That is 64, meaning I'm not going to give 65 until 64. Okay, I'm not also going to again the next network is 92. Is the next network 92? 96. So meaning we are not going to give the 94. Okay, so we're not going to give 94 there. So the next command is IP DHCP pool LAN 2, right? Then we have to identify the network that we are going to use for LAN 2. That would be the 64 network. Okay, the default router will be the gateway of the next network here, the 64 network, which is the 65. Okay, we also have to put also the domain name for the DNS server points to that address, and the domain name of gsm.com. So those are the commands. So if we are going to show this router here, we can identify what are those commands we presented. Do show run. So if you look at that one, you have already the information pertaining to LAN pool, LAN 1 pool, and LAN 2 pool. Okay, and the addresses excluded which are not able to, which this router cannot give to the host or the client. Okay, so can we now ask for IP address here? Stop, it, then you go to DHCP, voila. So why is it that this PC cannot get an IP address from this router? And by the way, when the client would ask an IP address from the DHCP server and the DHCP cannot be seen or cannot be found, there is an automatic private IP addressing given to this particular PC. That's why the 169.254 is an APIPA, which stands for automatic private IP addressing. Okay, so this indicates that there is no DHCP found in this network. And why? So these are the two questions that we need to answer. So basically there are two reasons why this group of computers here, or